everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now it has been a while, it has been too long, and for that I am really sorry. It is literally because the week after I filmed my last video, Gossip Girl did get the best of me. I won't lie to you, I did finish like the 6 seasons in like 4 days. We'll not get into it. Now I don't really have an excuse for the rest of the weeks. To be fair, my life has never been as chaotic as what it is now, but I'm so glad now to finally be back, and I thought I would do with a real good video today, and this is assumptions about me. So I went ahead on Instagram, put on my story and said, assumptions have you got about me? And I got an array of answers, and I feel like I should do a part 2 of this because the amount of people that wrote in, and I feel like people thought that it was anonymous. Some of the things people wrote in, I was like, I think that they really don't think that I know they've said this, and it was like funny things though, and I was like, oh god. But so excited to film this video. I also wanted to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I did go ahead and get myself a set of more extensions, beauty works. I want to say that was thanks to Karen Harkin Salon. It's not even sitting right now, like it's not getting the justice that it deserves, but it's thanks to Karen Harkin Salon. They are literally the best, and I 100% recommend them so well, and I'll link them in the description because like they're amazing, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Definitely go check them out. Basically, anyway, we'll get straight into the video. Oh my god, I did my makeup and I thought I would go for a good glowy look, and it literally looked shiny, and I'm really starting to get it's really starting to get my nerves. I filmed this video 5 times already because I've looked ugly in every single video. Too good looking to have time for a lad who wants to do you right. Okay, well, you clearly haven't seen me tonight. I literally look awful, and I know it, and I'm filming this for YouTube too, and I'm like, anyway, but thank you very much. But no, that's not the case. Okay, so somebody said, oh my god, what is wrong with my makeup? Is that better? I think that's better. Is it? So someone said, you're a stunning person inside and out, and people be mean to you because they are jealous. Well, first of all, I love you very much to that person because I know really well, and second of all, no, well, to be fair, I don't really get much hate at all, like I really don't. But what I would say that I do get is I get like nearly type of girls that I've genuinely, like, I've never spoken a word to them, but I always hear things that they've talked about behind my back, and I've like literally never spoke to them. I've genuinely never spoke to them, but they seem to have really a big issue with me, and I don't know what it is, but I would love to know what I've actually done to them, because I don't even know who they are, so there's not much I could have done. But yeah, so I just have that. You know, I have a few things to say about me behind my back, but they're behind my back for a reason, and I literally do not care. So yeah. Somebody said you're dumb blonde. Definitely not. Like I'm blonde, but I'm not stupid, and you have 0 followers and you follow 0 people, so I don't really know what to think about that. Like, cheers for making a fake account to attack me. Somebody else said, you're actually really friendly and easy to get on with. Well, thank you first of all. Yeah, so I do try to be, like, as they say, like positive and have, like, you know, good vibes always, because like you do not know what's going on behind closed doors with someone else's life, and you know what, if you can put a smile on their face like on a day, then that's your day kind of made. So I really do try to be as positive and upgoing as I can, like as much as I can, because I feel like people who have that kind of like energy around me like really do affect me throughout the day. It makes me feel like that much better, so I do try my best, but like who knows, like half the time I'm just like, I don't even know. Genuinely a lovely girl. Well, thank you very much first of all. And yes, well, I do try, as I said before, like to be nice and approachable, but however, like my friends all say that before they even knew me, like they thought that I was like such a bitch, and I was like, oh my god, like that really hurts feelings, because I really do try. And like the thing is, like everyone always says, oh my god, you're always smiling, like, so that would make me think that I'm really approachable, and I do try to be as nice as I can. But then you have people saying that like, oh, you're really bitchy, I get the vibe that you're a bitch and stuff like this, and I'm just like, I'm really not. But okay, so another person said your teeth are fake. No, this is definitely not the case, but I can see where you would get the assumption from, I guess, because I did have braces like what, like 2 years of my life. My teeth were not perfect. Like before I had braces, I had like, my teeth were so crooked and they were not perfect whatsoever. But I don't really know if I would take this assumption as a compliment or not. You know what, I'm just gonna take it as a comment, thank you. But yes, then back in December I did go ahead and get myself composite bonding, just because I didn't like the shape of my teeth and stuff like that. So I got them restructured, reshaped and whitened, but they're 100% real. They just literally have a bit of filling composite bonding over them, and they're doing a good wee whiten again. I can't wait to get them whitened. Are real, like my teeth are real, but they do have composite bonding, and I'll not lie about that. So I kind of got like a lot in like the one particular like band, right? So I'm just gonna read them. Someone said you have a dance studio in your house, dance studio. And another person said your family's minted. No, definitely my family is not minted, no. What I will say is that what we do have, my parents work extremely hard for. I wouldn't say we're minted, but I'm very lucky that my parents, wherever we do have, they work very, very hard for. Okay, so another person said, you stole iodine from chemistry and smashed it, and there was a trail of iodine to your chair. Okay, so basically, right, let me elaborate on this assumption, I guess. But basically, right, when I was in school, in biology, me and my mates kind of had like a name for ourselves, and it was like, our teacher called us the Three Stooges. Anyway, right, so that kind of sets the scene, the Three Stooges. You can kind of get off what we kind of like in science. So basically, one day we were doing an experiment, and our teacher, he was quite like, everything, like he's very, very, everything has to be precise, and you know, doesn't like a mess or nothing like that, which is fair enough. And he said to us like 2 weeks beforehand this experiment that we were working with a substance called iodine. Stains, you have to be careful, and he was like taught us like how to hold it and stuff like that. And like obviously me and my mates just didn't listen, like we just didn't care at this point. We were like, it's iodine, like nobody cared. And the day of the experiment, he handed out the tray of iodine, but me and my friends were all in the group, and we weren't at this part because we were so behind from everybody else, because we did not know what to do, we just didn't listen. We looked over and he put away the tray of iodine bottles, so there was a certain amount handed out, and every other group had got their iodine and we didn't. By the time we found this out though, if we had asked for more iodine, he would have been like, oh, you're only at that point, and then went out mad, and we couldn't have that. We actually went up, and I seen another group was done. They sat down, had the iodine sitting on the left of the table, we were sitting down, and I said, right lads, I got my head screwed on, I'm gonna get this iodine, I'll be back. So I sprinted over to the desk, right, just at the front of the room, and brought it back, me thinking, oh my god, I'm a genius, like we have this one in the bag. And we literally just like half did the experiment, we sat down, let on, we knew what we were doing. And then all I heard was like, oh my god, Riley. And literally everybody turned around and they just seen, I was like, what is it? And then I seen there was like a full-on trail of their desk of iodine to my desk. Like, oh my god, I looked down there at my hands, and my hands were all covered in this yellow substance all over my uniform, and it stains, like it literally stains your skin for like a long period of time. And I was like, just sit down, like nobody mentioned it. Of course, like everybody was getting up and looking, and he like hopped on and he came over and he was like, what? And I just seen his face and I was like, oh my god, I'm so dead. But like he was like, who did that? And like I feel like he secretly knew it was me, but like obviously me being me, I didn't know not to. So I was sitting there, I was like, it wasn't me, but like I had my full-on hands jammed into my pockets at this point. Like I was literally sitting like this in the class, because like if he cops on this is me, I'm so screwed. And anyway, that was fine. Anyway, he traced the trail to the boys' desk, started shouting at the boys. I was like, yes, I've got this one out, like I'm not involved here, I just watched them to get screamed at. And then anyway, he worked out, it was back to my desk, and of course he says, show me your hands. I looked at my hands were yellow. Anyway, he had to call up the cleaning service to clean the classroom, and that was just a bit of a joke of the day. But it just, he definitely was secretly, like deep down, hates me for that, because it's stained, the floor is stained to this day of just a path to my chair. It's a fact I literally denied it to his face. It's like, it wasn't me. It all over my hands. There was a trail to my chair. I was like, oh my god, like it was so funny. Another assumption someone wrote in was that you're a model, if not you should be. And oh my god, that was like the nicest comment ever. Thank you so much. Oh my god, no, I wish. I just think that I don't know, I don't think I could be a model. Literally look at the shape of me tonight, like it's not normal how bad I look tonight. Like I literally can't believe I'm sitting down filming for YouTube that people can literally anyone in the world can watch, and I look like this. How ugly I look. I look so ugly. It's really, really annoying me. I just can't hack it. I cannot hack it. Has that always been there? So another person said, and they were running through things, and this is very strong-minded, the most loveliest girl ever, and the best looking girl in the entire world. And I feel like I can say who she is, because I literally would say the exact same things back to her, and that is Jessica Curneen. And can I just say, right, like I am so fortunate to be able to call her like one of my best mates, and that's no joke. Like I feel so lucky that I can say that, because she's genuinely one in a million. If you haven't checked out her channel already, I will literally link it in the description. It's Jessica Curneen, and I mean, it is so good. Her channel literally inspires me, and it is so good. And if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out, because it is 100% worth the watch, and subscribe because I mean it. Like, it's so good. I can't cope with her channel. Someone just wrote in lethal tears. Got a few ones of people saying your def was popular at school, you're popular, you're a very popular girl. Now, can I just say that literally does not matter to me, like popularity or whatever, but definitely not in my school, especially in my year. I feel like there's no like kind of popularity or anything like that, and thank God there isn't, because I think that's really toxic. But in my school, no, there definitely isn't anything like that. If anything, everyone's just kind of like mates with everybody, and it's I love it there. Like, so not an assumption. You're very pretty, by the way. Thank you. What are you looking to do after school? Well, first of all, thank you very much. Second of all, for school, right, this is what I don't know. Like, if you do know, definitely let me know what I should do, because I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. Like, my A-levels at the minute are RE, business studies and sports science, and I'm just like, where do they lead you to? Do you know what I mean? I think that I would be a good nurse or a midwife. However, like, I literally will not clean. If I vomited on the floor right now, I wouldn't clean it up myself. I would have to get someone else to clean it. So how would I clean somebody else's vomit if I can't even do my own? Do you know what I mean? So I don't think I could be a nurse, but like, if you are a nurse, and like, honestly, they work so hard. If I was to do nursing, I think I would definitely like children's nursing, because I love working with children. But I just don't know. I'm interested in real estate, but you don't really need to go to uni to do real estate, but I want to go to uni to have the uni life and like live in the high ends. So that is a wee bit of an issue. But if you do know what I could do that's got good pay with no hard work, please let me know, because I want good pay with no hard work. And counselor school told me I'm dreaming, but I won't find out one yet. Just you wait. But I realistically, a stay-at-home wife would be the dream job. I can't really be a wife at this point. I'm only 17, but I would love to be a stay-at-home wife. That would be my dream. The most I got was that I used to Irish dance, and I secretly love Irish dancing. No, I don't secretly love Irish dancing. I openly love Irish dancing. I think it's such a sport, and like, it really is so demanding. Yes, I did. I always get this. Like, people always like message me like, you used to Irish dance, didn't you? And do I still dance? Well, you see, yes and no. You could teach me choreography now and I could go do it, do you know what I mean? Work out on the daily anyway, so I still have like my dancing kind of physique, is that the word? As far as Irish dancing is concerned, I literally cannot do a treble to save myself on the left foot. Yeah, my biggest regret in my life was giving up Irish dancing piece, because I look at my sister's life and she literally gets paid to travel the world, and here's me thinking like, what am I going to do for uni just to live the uni life? Do you know what I mean? So that's a bit of an issue. Yes, I did use Irish dance. I gave it up because I just had no motivation or dedication going in my body. I got like loads of people writing in like makeup tutorial. I think that they want me to do a video for makeup tutorial, not it's not an assumption, but can I just say, why on earth would anybody want to know how to do this? Look at the shape of it today. I mean, it's so bad. I cannot believe I'm filming and my makeup is this atrocious. Oh my god, what is here? I filmed me getting in my weave, the vlog, getting my weave in. It's deleted, gone, nowhere to be seen, gone, right? Then I filmed another video of me going to a house party. I was like you know, kind of clubbing it out routine, like, you know, like house party routine before. Like, I really went all out, like a talent, everything. Gone with the other video, out the door, nowhere to be seen, raging with it. That's such a good song, you listen to it, by the way. Apologies for the hair. I would have sat down and probably fixed it, but it literally takes me so long to do because there's so much of it now. Like, I got a full head of the beauty works and it takes me like hours to do it now for now I can go in places, but I love it. But like, it just, there's so much of it. Definitely will film and like my daily makeup look, and I don't know why anybody would want to watch that, to be honest with you, because I'm so bad at makeup. Like, it's quite funny. And I literally don't have a clue what I'm doing. Like, I did sit down and film a video of me doing my everyday makeup routine. And I never really wear makeup, to be honest with you. Like, you can see me in the streets, like I wouldn't be wearing makeup, do you know what I mean? She belonged to the street. So I thought I would do that, and I was sitting watching it, like I was like, right, Friday. And I put like concealer under my eye, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna blend that in. And I'm like, ready, you literally do not know what you're on about. Awful. And I was like, if I post that, like, I genuinely am asking for social suicide. So another person said you naturally have blonde hair. My natural hair color is these bad boys, right? But see, if I were to let my hair grow out, like, I kind of have natural dark blonde, like really light brown hair, but it's like a moisty brown, so I hate it. I just keep dyeing it blonde, and honestly I don't think I'll ever stop dyeing it blonde. I got my weave in and I got my hair literally done like no time ago, but like, I need something yanks like my roots. And my dad was like I came into the kitchen like, oh my god, my new hair. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Well, Dad, And I was like waiting for him to see, and he just didn't say anything. And then I was like, what's that about? And so then I came over and I was like, Daddy, see my new hair? And I got flashed it so bad. And he was like, I prefer the hair brown and short. Okay. And then my brother thought he'd chip in and was like, ah, your hair brown and short was nicer. And I was like, a few more people saying that I'm a man stealer. Honey, I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there. Defo's not. Literally, I don't care. When I go on a night out, I don't care for a man. And you would notice that when you see me. I properly am dancing. Like, I just don't care. A few people have said that too, and I was like, how would you assume that of me? Like, I've given nobody no reason to assume that of me. But definitely not. So I've had a few ones saying that I'm a bitchy person. I am not a bitchy person. I really am not, because I look at people and how I would judge somebody is how they talk about other people. Like, back in the day, I probably would have been a big bitch. Like, way back in like my primary school days, like I was a bitch. But no, I've definitely grown out of that. So anytime I post on my Instagram story or whatever, this person always slides into the DMs and says, what size is your feet? And I honestly, I don't know what that's about, because I don't know why you'd be concerned, but they thought they read into my assumptions I have size 12 feet. I honestly don't know why you would assume that I have size 12, and I don't know why you would assume that anyway. But no, I don't have size 12 feet. I have size 4, really, really tiny feet. I don't really mind explaining that, but yeah. So I think we'll leave the assumptions there, because after that feet one, I just don't know what to say, honestly. Like, thank you so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far. Hope to post a lot more frequently, because it's very unprofessional. And I'm so happy to be back on my YouTube, and I definitely will be posting a lot more. Oh my god, my hair. And thank you all once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Living.